there's a discussion Buddha has, and the name of that discussion is called a beautiful night, right? A good day, a beautiful night, Bhaddekaratta. So the idea behind that, I will tell the Pali verse of that. It says, Atitan nanvagameya nappatikanke anagatang, which means that whatever has happened in the past has happened and it's not happening now. And whatever might happen in the future, we don't know about it yet, right? This is exactly what Kung Fu Panda says. You know Kung Fu Panda from the movie? Kung Fu Panda? Yeah, Kung Fu Panda. He says that yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery, we have the present, right? So exactly the same idea. And it also brings to another beautiful Pali verse, appears in somewhere else. It says, Sabbe Sankara Anicchati Yada Panyaya Passati, which means all our mental activity, everything that we think is very momentary. We tend to think that we have these memories like stored in a hard disk and they are always there, continuously. But if you really look at it, let's say that someone was rude to you yesterday and that incident happened, we felt very bad about it. We felt angry, we felt depressed, we felt upset, all those emotions. And then there was this beautiful butterfly, and then we forgot about it for a moment. And then we got invited to our friend's wedding, so we were having fun and we forgot everything. And then today, this morning, when you woke up, you remembered it again. And then you are feeling the same anger, same resentment, aggression or agitation in your mind. So naturally, we would think that the mind is like a hard disk. That data was always inside my mind, and then that anger was always there. But if you really become mindful, you would know that anger is not always there. It's there when you start thinking about it. Right? So this is exactly what that verse say, Sabbe Sankara Anicchati, which means that all the mental activity that we have is very momentary. It's not like a vibration of the Tibetan bowl where it resonates and we can hear the vibration fading away. It's not like that. It's very discrete. If you really get closer to your mind and look at it, it's very discrete. We have a thought now, and then that thought is gone. We get into a different thought, and then we remember that previous thought, but it's not the same thought. It's like, again, I always tell this, it's like Niagara Falls. You can never visit the same Niagara Falls twice, right? In fact, we call that entire happening Niagara Falls, but every time we go there, we see a different, a set of water stream coming from the glaciers, right? It's not the same water. We, in fact, never see the same water. We might even not see the same water in our entire lifetime, right? And the same way, we don't have the same emotion. We have an emotion right now. We forget it, we move on to something else. Tomorrow, we have an emotion which resembles this previous emotion. It's not the same emotion. But we think, no, it has been always there and it's continuing. And this notion of thinking that it's always there is called Atma Sanya, or like a indestructible thought which is always there. But it's never like that. It's very discreet if you really get closer to and look at it. But don't trust me or don't believe in me because I just said that. Let's explore that. And that's exactly what we are going to do during meditation. So we are bringing our attention to different parts of our body, to our breathing, etc., etc. But then all this time I was talking about this Bhaddekaratta Sutta, you forgot about the sensation on your feet. It wasn't there. And now you're feeling it, right? And then you will forget it. But we are thinking, no, the foot and the feeling, it was always there and it's there to stay, which is the bad side if you don't understand it properly. But the good side is, if you want to let go of anything, there's absolutely nothing that you can let go of, because by nature we are momentarily letting go of that, right? It's just we think, we are in the notion that no, we are hanging on to that, but automatically we are letting go every second, every moment that we pass. Does that make sense? There's another anecdote. Let's say that I take a string tie a candle there, not a candle, maybe a bulb, and then I spin it around, it might look like a circle, right? It might look like a circle. Why? Because our eye gets tricked. Our eye has this effect where it's an illusion. Instead of seeing the separate snapshots, it sees a full circle. It's called the refresh rate of our eye. You know, in the computers, there's a refresh rate. A movie is a 24 frame refreshing a moving picture. It has 24 or 30 hertz or 60 hertz. Modern computers have much more. So it's flashing us a still image 30 times every second. So we see it as a continuous image. So right now, let's try to observe the discrete nature of our existence, not the continuous nature that we think of. So let's get back to our meditation.